Good morning, you badass motherfuckers. It's the results. Kill excuses, the morning drinking show. I'm your host, Greg. Getting back on this motherfucker once again. We getting back on here. Oh shit, where has he been? We doing life, motherfuckers. We doing life. Life wants to do us. And if we let it, it will. That life you got, that precious life you've got, so fragile, could get knocked the fuck out so quick and easy. It could be done very fast, very quick. I'm coming to you from the Hidden Ranch, the Hidden Valley Ranch. We over here near the river, already jumped in the water, got in that cold water. We don't got the hot water out here, but that's okay. The cold water. That's the medicine. Listen to that. Maybe we ain't even gonna do the show today, man. We just let the river run, let them hummingbirds hum, and let life just be life. I'm blessed, man. Blessed to be here. Um, we still doing that shit, man. We still doing it right here. Results kill excuses, motherfuckers. We still doing it. We doing it bigger than ever now. And I'm grateful for everyone that's reached out to me. Going through some shit, man. Who doesn't go through some shit, man? Tell me, who does not go through some shit? And that is the moral of today's message. I could get used to this. What is this? What, the river? Nature? The wild? Of course I get used to that. I don't even get used to it. I am the wild, motherfuckers. What I could get used to is life. Ups and downs, ups and more downs as I see 222 going across the screen. I hope you guys can hear me. But I like to get used to life, right? The minute you think something's going to be expected as is, then what? That's when shit gets crazy. That's when something shifts. And a lot of times in my past, a lot of times in the past, right? I would always kind of be a doom and gloomer, right? Things would get going good, and then you start to like, when is it gonna happen? When's something bad gonna happen? Anybody been there? Anybody done that shit? Right? Those self-defeating thoughts. We've probably been there. That shit happens. And so, one, it's important to try and transcend that, right? You gotta monitor your thoughts. You got to monitor what you think, what you focus on, because that's what's going to be the reality. And if you're sitting there and things are going really good, but you're someone that starts saying, it's just a matter of time, it's just a matter of time. Well, where does that belief come from that tells you that it's just a matter of time? Why can't things just keep getting better to better to better to better to greater to better and even greater than that? Why does something that if it's going good, it always got to get bad? See, here's the picture. Yes, you're going to have ups and you're going to have downs and you're going to have ups and your downs. So certainly if you're thinking in your mind, oh, this is good. Guess what's on the other side of the good? There's some bad shit that could go down, of course, right? That's not a mystery. It's no secret, but it's your mental attitude towards it. That when things become challenging, right? Because is there really even bad or good? It's just when things get challenging in life, how do you respond? Do you get negative? Do you get down? Or do you say, oh shit, let's get it? Let's get it. Let's embrace the moment. Let's embrace everything that I am meant to learn in this season. And I'm going through I've been in a challenging season for a few years. And it's so beautiful that because I've embraced so many challenges, big challenges after bigger challenges after even bigger challenges, that when things go crazy, when the shit hits the fan, right? What do I tell you guys? I've been saying this, play it all back. Play it all back. When the shit hits the fan, right? The real you comes out. Are you a nasty motherfucker? Are you someone that says, okay, it's time to solve some problems here. It's time to create some solutions. It's time to focus on solutions. It's time to focus on what I can do versus what I can't do, what I can change versus what I can't change. And there's a lot of you right now that have a lot of things that you can change about your life. But do you want to do it? Are you willing to put in the work? I know I am, because I ain't giving up. Regardless of what life throws my way, regardless of the challenges that I face, I ain't giving up, because I got goals and dreams that I'm trying to accomplish. My life is not defined by one situation. I've been telling a lot of people about the story of the Chinese farmer. Some of you probably already heard this shit. I'm going to tell it again because I tell it all the time, but we need to have perspective. And it's the way you get used to things. So there's this Chinese farmer, right? He's raising horses, prized horses. And one morning he wakes up and all of his horses have escaped the farm. They've run off. And all the villagers notice and they run over to his farm and they say, terrible, terrible. All your horses are gone. How will you provide for your family? This is the worst thing that's ever happened. Terrible, terrible. And the farmer says, well, maybe. Next day, all these wild horses come into the farm and all the villagers notice and they say, wow, incredible, incredible. Yesterday, all your horses ran away. Today, all these wild horses showed up. Right? You are blessed. This is the most incredible thing that has ever happened to you. He says, well, maybe. The next day, his son is training the horses. And one of the horses bucks the son off and he breaks his leg. And all the villagers notice and they come running in and they say, terrible, terrible. Your son has broken his leg. Who's going to train the horses? How will you provide for your family? Worst thing that could ever have happened. And he says, well, maybe. The next day, the army recruiter shows up and he starts gathering all the military age boys from all the villagers and he passes over the farmer's son because he's got a broken leg. And all the villagers come running over to his farm and they say, incredible, incredible. All of our sons have been hauled off and recruited into the war to die. And your son was spared. This is the most incredible thing. This is the best thing that could ever happen. And he says, well, maybe. So the moral of the story is you're right. If things are going really good, it's not going to last. Something will change. It may be drastic. It may be just moderate, or it may not even be a whole lot. But there is flow. There's just like in frequency, there's waves, there's highs and lows and ups and downs and hot and cold. That's the contrast. That's why I get in that cold water first thing this morning. At the end of the night, I get in there. It's cold, but I get in it because I'm trying to strengthen my mind to say, guess what? Even when something is not going as I desire, right? I'm going to still do it. I'm going to continue moving forward, marching on. And so that's what life is going to throw your way. And a lot of us throughout our lives, when shit gets bad, guess what? We get knocked the fuck out. And we give up. We lose our confidence. We lose our self-esteem. right? And we take that hit and we're like, fuck, this sucks. I suck. I'm a failure. We beat ourselves up because shit isn't going perfect. And that sucks. If you're going through a tough season, as am I, right? I'm in a really challenging season of my life right now. But the beautiful thing about the challenging seasons is that it's an opportunity for you to shine. It's an opportunity for you to grow. It's an opportunity for you to apply that warrior mindset, that warrior spirit. Because what is a warrior? Right? A warrior isn't just someone that's willing to go into battle. A warrior's the motherfucker that when you get knocked down, you get the fuck back up and you keep fighting and you keep moving in a positive direction. You don't just give up. You don't just pack it up and fucking call it a day and say, fuck it, man. What's the point? I'm going to throw a pity party. And I used to be that way, right? I would allow for little petty shit to fucking throw me off. But I ain't that man no more, right? I'm a motherfucker that's showing up for who? Me, my family, the people that fucking matter in my life. For you motherfuckers. If you ever watch this shit, I'm showing up for you too, right? And I do a lot of shit behind the scenes, man. Even finding myself right here on the river. You're going to be, if everything goes as planned today, I'm going to be finding myself out here every day practically. As many days as I want, all the time, right? Living in the wild. National forest. Two places in the national forest, right? And that suits me. It may not suit you, but it suits me and it suits my lifestyle. Because I do know one thing. The closer I am to nature, the more alive, the more free I feel. And so I'm super grateful for this space that I'm in right now. Thank you. I'm very grateful for you watching this, right? And it has been challenging, right? If you're someone that watches on any kind of regular basis, my life has been extremely tested and challenged. And it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sure, I wish a lot of things could be different. Let's start there. Let's start right there, motherfucking drunk. The drunk motherfucker. I wish that could be different. It ain't. But what I do know that's different is me, and it's how I show up. And I'm challenging for you to start showing up different, right? Become a better version of yourself. Well, how do you do that? By believing in yourself, by working on yourself, by investing in yourself, right? What do we talk about? Healthy mind, healthy emotions, healthy spirit, and a healthy body, right? The mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical aspects of who you are, right? If you could just improve one of those aspects, right, you would change your whole life and for the better. And that would be incredible. Because I can tell you in my journey right now that all of those areas of my life are not perfect, but gosh, they are super, super, super enhanced right now. And it's because of the investments that I made in me, right, that I'm able to show up for others, especially the people I care most about. And I'm also able to be present when things get crazy. When the shit hits the fan, I can sit here and be like, you know, I got this. I got this. This ain't that bad. And it could even get better. Ain't that the truth, right? There's nothing like being a free man or a free woman. And you can choose your freedom. I know what my level is, and it's fucking super high, man. And I ain't stopping until I get there. Because it's total freedom, right? It's total freedom that I'm seeking. It's total freedom that I work on. And that's that results kill excuses mindset. So it's not just to feel like, oh, well, I accomplished one thing, right? Try and accomplish one thing every single day, big or small, over the course of a year. I'm seeing that right now at my ranch up in northern New Mexico, right? I'm almost at about a year since I purchased it. And this past week, we started on a new project on the ranch, and I've been moving a skid steer all week. I've never used a skid steer, right? I've never used a skid steer, right? So we're doing new things already. Watch some YouTube videos. There's YouTube, right? Learning all this shit. And there was a small learning curve, but not much. It ain't rocket science. I'm a pretty mechanically inclined human being. And so I learned pretty fast. But I cut in almost a mile trail, right, into the fresh ground. And we're building an incredible geodesic dome there on the ranch. And that's going to be a beautiful space. But if I just play back a year, right, 1 year of the vision that I had, I remember the vision being so big, saying, man, I need a new doors and I need a new bathroom. And I have this vision for a trail, and I have this vision for a lawn, and I have this vision for an outdoor space and a garden area and a fire pit. And it's like all this shit is come into fruition. All of these things have happened. They didn't happen in the first day or the first week or the first month. But it was little by little having a vision and then being willing to what? Put in the work and to show up. And the same is true for you. Without a vision, you ain't gonna get shit done. So if you can have a vision for something in your life, you gotta believe in that shit. That's the key to it all, man. It's believing in the vision and believing that you're worthy of it, right? If you see yourself way healthier, way more fit, way more active, right? And if you can visualize that, then you can do it. But you gotta start putting in some work and doing some action. If you want to visualize yourself, right, with more success, more wealth, more abundance, more stability, financially speaking, less debt, right? You have to visualize it. And you have to honestly start to improve what? Your money management skills, your time management skills. And a lot of that, you got to go back in and start replaying the tapes on saying, what do you believe about success? What do you believe about money? What do you believe about finances, investing, property? Do you think that people that have money are bad people? What kind of beliefs do you have around people with money, right? And then you have to challenge yourself to say, do you truly want to believe that? Or do you want to believe something new that's going to actually benefit you so that you can also have these things in your life and it don't have to take you forever to do it? I think that's where a lot of people suffer. It's the duality of saying, I want it now, but then it's another process of hearing that it takes time. It does take time, but you never know. One decision today can change your fucking life. One decision, one clear mental decision, planting a seed in your mind to saying, hey, I am going to now start doing this. And I'm going to stick to it. That one decision could truly start to bring huge results in your life. And I have so many examples of that to share. And I'm very excited about this space right here. It's a special place. Wow, this is beautiful, man. It's beautiful. And if you knew how all this came to be, you'd be like, damn, you're going to be like, damn, he's lucky. Yeah, getting stabbed in the back, getting stabbed in the heart, getting stabbed in the fucking gut, getting fucking kicked in the balls, right? Right? Having someone unload on me, fucking like in a spiritual way, pop, 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 right? Taking that kill shot right here, and what? That didn't kill me, man. Y'all ain't killed me yet. Hard to kill, motherfuckers. That's where this shit started. A lot of shit started with that, right? Hard to kill. That's me. That should be you, right? Your dreams should be hard to kill. Your desires should be hard to kill. Your ambitions should be hard to kill, right? And just mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you should be hard to kill, motherfuckers. But you should be wanting to kill anything that gets in your way in terms of excuses from success. I'm not talking about harming other people. That's a no-go for me, right? We don't harm other people. We don't do shit intentionally, right? But in terms of killing the excuses in your life that hold you back, right? The reason why you're out of shape is because you ain't got time to work out. It's too hard, right? Well, choose your hard. The reason why you don't go to the gym is because you got kids. You got to take care of your kids. Okay, I get that. You know that there's some gyms that have like childcare. I'm gonna hurt some of you, man, because you'll make an excuse for everything. When you need to just realize the reason why you ain't in shape is because you don't want to be in shape. Like you want to be in shape, but you know that it's a process, and you'd much rather chill back, drink some brewskis, eat some pizzas and some tacos, right, and not put in that work because it's not who you are right now. But if you want to switch up, you're gonna have to face the excuses and call bullshit on that stuff, man. It's bullshit. All the excuses you have are lies. It's all bullshit. No matter what you could say, I'm too old, I got health issues, I don't have any time, I just got to raise my kids, you know, I don't know what to do, I'm working 3 jobs, all these reasons, man. Someone else out there on this planet is probably in a worse situation than you. And guess what? They got 0 excuses. They're working more jobs than you. They're in better shape than you. They're better health than you, right? I mean, most people that are super successful are working like 3, 4, 5, 6 jobs, right? Right now, I've got probably at least 4 jobs, and I'm willing to take on even more, right? I don't mind having lots of things to do. It keeps you productive. It keeps you hustling. Hopefully, it's something though that you're doing that's gonna lead you closer to your goals and your dreams becoming a reality, so that this life can be your best life, not just the life you're settling for, but it can truly be your best life, right? We're already in August. September's almost here. The fall's almost here. And guess what? Most of y'all, all you're going to give a shit about is watching other motherfuckers work, running up and down the football field, right? That's all you give a shit about. But what about you in your life, running up and down the field of your life, right? Scoring points, getting wins. That's the results, motherfuckers. So when you step back and you say, hey, look, what's your team doing right now? You got your team. What are they doing? Are they practicing yet? I don't even know, man. I don't keep up with this shit. But I do know that there's off-season fucking workouts, off-season work that's done to get people ready for the season. What are you doing? How can you take that passion you have for someone else playing a sport, making a fucking hell of a fucking life for themselves? How can you take that philosophy, that mindset, and apply it into your own life? That's what it's going to take for you to truly start to get some results. But if you don't want no results, then just carry the fuck on. But if you are looking for something new before this year ends so that you can build some momentum moving into 2024, holy shit, it's right there, man. Then maybe now is your time. But guess what? You got to write this shit down. You got to meditate on it. You got to visualize it. You got to believe that it's possible, because it's just not going to get handed to you. I'm sorry. Right? It doesn't just get handed to you. It's as you move, as you start doing stuff, even when you fall down, you get back up, but you keep moving towards it, right? You'll get it. But guess what? That takes what? Earning shit. And a lot of y'all don't want to earn it no more. The days of wanting to earn some shit, they seem like they're so far away, man. We don't want to earn shit no more. We just want a handout. We just want the handouts. Why aren't you willing to earn some shit? Earn that fucking better health. Earn that better body. Earn some more money, man. Create more value in your life. Become more valuable by earning it, right? I got a text yesterday from somebody. He was a military veteran, and I'm so grateful, man, for the people that circle back, right? And I'm going to put this out there to you. If someone has made a difference in your life, can you circle back to that person and send them a thank you? Did you hear that? If someone's made a difference in your life, what would it take for you to circle back and to acknowledge them, to reach out to them and say, hey, I just wanted to thank you. It's been years. I just wanted to thank you because you actually made an impression on my life, or you did something that really impacted me. And all these years later, I still appreciate you for doing it. Anybody? You know how special that is, man? And so I've been having some people do that recently. And just last night, out of the blue, unsolicited, someone I hadn't seen in years hit me up. Military vet. And the text was pretty basic, but it was like, hey, this is so-and-so. I hope you're doing well. Man, I just appreciate you, and I just wanted to thank you that you didn't give up on me, and you told me what I needed to hear. And guess what? I just graduated from college. And that's like, man, I don't think you guys realize how impactful shit like that is. I mean, it's even more impactful to know that you've done something that makes a difference in someone's life. And that's what gets me on this. That's why I keep getting back on this, right? Even when I have to take some extended times away, I can tell you it's out of necessity, that I'm someone that flows with energy, and that I had some major shit go down in my life. And there's a part of me that says I want to get on here and keep the message flowing, but there was another part of me that said, hold on, man, there's some fires. There's a dumpster fire in your life right now. Let's handle that shit. Let's integrate, let's process, let's test ourselves to really see, is all this work, is all this talk legit? Are you truly a different man? And the answer is yes, a resounding yes, because a different man doesn't land up here, man. Does not land up here, right on the river. And more free than ever, man. That's the key. More free. I'm not to the fullest extent of the freedom I'm desiring, but holy shit, I am a free motherfucking man right now. But there's nothing greater in this life for me. Number one is just appreciating life. Number two is connecting with others, right? It's the second greatest gift. But it's when someone else comes back. And I've had 2 veterans recently circle back with me years later saying, man, you made a huge difference in my life. You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, right? You were there for me. You fucking challenged me. And I needed that shit. And I appreciate you, man, because I punched my ticket. I accomplished a goal for my life that's going to benefit me. And you made a difference. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming back and appreciating that, because I don't do it for that. It's just who I am. And I know a lot of you are the same way, man. You want to really impact people's lives. You get joy out of making a difference. That's what it's about. But here's the thing. The more that you invest in you, the more that you heal the pain inside of you, the greater the impact you're going to have in this world. The greater the impact you're going to have in your family, the greater the example you're going to be to your kids and your grandkids and the people that matter most to you. And a lot of this journey has been lonely. A lot of this journey has been in isolation, in a wilderness type experience out here in the wild, having to deal with me, the internal me, that fucking hidden version of myself. I've had to face who I am. And that's a good thing, because the true man actually comes out. I can be my truth. I can be the real version of me. And I don't got to fake the funk. I don't got to fucking sell myself out. I can stand my ground. And even if that means some major changes in my life, right? I am not willing to compromise who I am for nobody. No one. No one. And that's some real integrity there. And it takes a lot of intestinal fortitude to be that person. And I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this life. And I'm ready to build even more, man. I'm ready to build even more. That results kill excuses brand, I'm ready to take it to a next level, to the highest level, to where I truly desire it to be. And I hope that you will join me. I hope that you will help to support this message, to support the brand, the mantra, getting the name out there. Results kill excuses. Share the messages. Buy a fucking t-shirt, buy a sticker, do something, man. Get a hat. I even got some patches. We're going to be working on the website. We're going to be updating some things. I'm going to get my shit together as I start to restabilize my life in a new chapter. Look at this shit, man. This is a beautiful place to do that. Look at this blue jay come and visit me, man. All my friends out here, man. Oh, here's all my friends, all them birds. He's even singing a song to me. You hear that? I love nature, man. And while the summer's still here, if wherever you are is like super hot, go to the mountains. Go find a forest. Go find some water, jump in a fucking lake, jump in a river. Go do something today. Do something outdoors. Connect with nature. Don't just sit around watching the TV. Don't just say, I got all this shit to do. I don't got time for that. Make time to get into nature. It is so fucking healing, man. Right? We are meant to be connected to nature. Right? Take off your shoes. Jump in the fucking river. Jump in a lake. I was up in this river early this morning, man. Early this morning. Woo, it was nice and fresh. Refreshing. Very refreshing to get in that cold water and first thing in the morning. But I challenge you, go engage with nature. I told you, I'm going to keep getting back on this motherfucker. Right? No matter what is going on in my life, I'm going to keep getting back on here. Because I know that I have a mission, I got a purpose, right? And it's to serve you, right? It's to serve people that need to hear some real shit, that need to be challenged in ways that no one else is challenging them. So that when motherfucking hard chargers come circling back years later saying, thank you, bro, for telling me what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear, because it was that seed you planted inside of me that got me to get one step closer to finish my fucking college education as a man. That's a powerful fucking thing, man. And guess what? I believe that you got something powerful inside of you too. And I'm going to keep challenging motherfuckers to the end, right? Because there's way too many of us. We're living a half-assed life. We're settling in a lot of different areas of life, and we need to stop that shit. You got one life. I saw someone yesterday. I think the average man right now lives to 78 years old. The average woman is about 82 or 84. But if you were to look at how old you are right now, right? And if you were to subtract, if you're a man, take your age right now and subtract 78 from your age and then go times 365. That's how many days you have left if some shit don't go down. And if you're a woman, subtract, I think it's 82. Take your age right now, subtract 82 times 365. That's how many days you got left if some shit don't go down. You need to realize how fucking precious this is, because I promise you the number that is on that, when you do that little math problem, that number is a hell of a lot smaller than you think. We think we got forever. And maybe spiritually we do. But on this planet, on this earth, in this body, you do not have forever. And every day fucking matters. Quit wasting your fucking time. Get some shit done. Accomplish some things. Leave a legacy. Make a difference. Make an impact. Right? I'm always talking about volunteering and serving. Right? Anybody willing to take on that challenge, go serve and volunteer in your community. Donate your time, donate your talents. Right? Even if you're a professional something, right? Why don't you even just go and volunteer doing that for free for some people? Right? Charity, man. Charity work. It's so important. And it always gives you back more than you can give. And that's what's crazy about it. It's almost selfish to volunteer and to do some charity. And I say that in a weird way, but it is true. When you give and don't expect nothing in return, man, it comes back to you in just ways that money cannot ever compensate. Value your life. Know that I'm here for you. If you need something, reach out. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm going to keep getting back on this motherfucker one way or another. Come hell or high water, we getting on this and we keep doing life. You know the drill. Results kill excuses. It's all on me. Greg's out.